Okay, this is the Schubert Serenata, the first violin part, and I'm going to show you a couple of spots. There are a couple of things that you haven't done yet that I'm going to give you previews for. So the first place is I'm looking at page 2, the single part. So on line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On line 6, we're looking at the first 3 notes there. So the notes are B, A sharp, which you haven't played yet, followed by a B. So the first 3 notes are B, A sharp, and B. So what I want you to do is first find the B, right? And now I want you to put your second finger where the B is. So this is actually called half position. So you're going to play a B with your second finger, play the A sharp with your first finger. That's going to be right behind the second finger. So here's your B, and then there's your A sharp. And then you're going to move your first finger up to the B. So you're going to play a B like a normal B. So here it is again. Second finger B, A sharp with the first finger, and then first finger B. Okay, the second place that I'd like you to preview is a couple of measures later. So it's still on line 6, and it's the last 2 notes of the third measure. The notes are going to be G and C sharp. Now normally you'd play a G with the second finger, and you'd also play a C sharp with the second finger. But since these notes happen under a slur in the piece, and they happen right after one another, it's best to use a different finger. So what we'll do is we'll use just a regular old G natural second finger on the E string, and then the C sharp. Instead of using a high second finger, you'll use a third finger that's right next to the second finger, and then actually go on and play the D. So the D you'll play the D with the third finger also. So second finger, I'm moving my finger away. You won't play this way, but that's the second finger G. Place the third finger close to the G, but on the A string for your C sharp. And then regular old third finger, and it should sound like a ringtone. So make sure you watch this video enough that you really hear what the notes sound like, so you know whether you're playing the right notes or not. So here it is again. Okay, so normally I'd have you practice those previews for several weeks, for several lessons, and then teach you the piece. But since you have an orchestra rehearsal and you're going to kind of be playing this, here's the piece. And there are a couple of places where I'm going to play the piano part, which is what you'll hear in between. I want you to get used to hearing that. So I'll play those parts really softly, but they're not actually parts that you'll play. And I might even announce that it's the piano part. Okay, so I'm going to start on measure 5, which is the first measure that you play. And I'm standing really close to the camera because the music is really, really small. Piano, and this is you again. Piano, and back to the piano. Sorry, violin.